Hello everyone, it's Drunk Duck back again. I'm going to be posting this video today or this morning. You see, I'm not very good with words. I don't know how to string words together like the rest of you. So I wrote it all down what I want to say to also help me remember things. I put it in this video. It's going to be a little bit long, but please bear with me. This video has a message to all of you out there, I feel. And to some of you will pick up on the message. So here we go. I am a survivor of traumatic brain injury, or TBI as it's called, and I'm in a wheelchair. This video and this vlog is about my life, living with traumatic brain injury and epilepsy, and about my search for love. I've developed and have a contagious, awesome, great, funny, yet often dry sense of humour that no one really understands, and that some people easily become offended by. You see, and they don't accept it. You see, it's either have a contagious, awesome, funny, dry sense of humour, or I could hate the world and hate everybody in it and think they owe me because I'm disabled, because I become disabled. I've got a funny, dry sense of humour, awesome sense of humour, that occasionally when females laugh, they almost wet themselves laughing. That type of sense of humour I have. As I said, it gets me in trouble. See, if it wasn't for my sense of humour, well, I would not handle life in a wheelchair. I would not handle losing my independence, or a majority of my independence. You see. That would be very self-defeating. Hating on the world and everybody in it, think they owe me just because I became disabled. So I go through a life with sense of humour, because really I'm not everyone's cup of tea. But you get that in life. You see, with my contagious, awesome, funny, dry, and cheeky sense of humour, I handle derogatory comments and remarks and put downs from ableists, from those who are ignorant and those who just, have no heart. I'm often asked by people some rather intimate questions, so I'm gonna answer like a couple of them in this video. Now, so well, no, here you go. Okay, now some of the questions I am asked by people. Some of them are a bit discriminating, ableist, downright stupid, ignorant, and some are just plain weird. See, for instance, question number 1: how does it feel to be disabled? Well, as I tell them, The same way it feels not to be disabled. And two, what does it feel like being in a wheelchair? Well, I tell them, this one my favourite quote, by the way, not quite, but this one's my favourite question. What does it feel like being in a wheelchair? I tell them, well, I never lose at musical chairs, and I always have my chair with me, so I always have a place to sit, anywhere. And plus also being in a wheelchair makes it easy for me and a girl to make out and cuddle. She always has a seat to make out and cuddle. Yeah. Have you ever thought about that when you have asked a disabled person what's it like to be in a wheelchair? See, another one of my favourite questions people ask me: being disabled, being in a wheelchair, does downstairs still work? Can I actually please a partner intimately, being disabled and in a wheelchair? Well, for those of you who want to know, yes, downstairs do work. It works very well. Sometimes too damn well. You see, all this stuff I make funny and light of in life, because it's no use getting upset or angry, you know. Yeah, my sense of humour is a bit inappropriate at times, but the people that know me and those who have taken the time to get to know me understand. It's a coping mechanism. Now, I also want to change how society perceives the disabled every day. You see, I have observed how disability is perceived in real life. How disabled people are treated and tested by society, by businesses, organisations, employers, and even government, yes. It does not help that the government and society treats us disabled people like third class citizens. No, just not right. You see, society has it wrong about us disabled people, you know, and that's really sad, because society is firmly set in its perception and beliefs of the disabled, of us disabled, that people in a wheelchair are not a person, and all they see when they look at us is the wheelchair, not the person. Society's discrimination, wrongness, and ignorance has been deeply ingrained for many years. Society ostracize us and treat us out as outcasts. Society has done that for many years. A lot of us disabled people get angry about that, as any normal person would. would actually get angry and even upset about being ostracized and treated like an outcast. You, you, YouTubers would. And society has become too politically incorrect. They have changed terms in regard to us disabled people that they say is offensive to us. Well, to a majority of us disabled people, those terms are not offensive. To some, yes, but a majority, no. Society has become politically correct because it's not really us disabled people who are offended. It is society who is offended. That's why they make decisions about us without asking us, without consulting us. You know, by changing words, they class as offensive. You know, which is just wrong. They change these words without consultation with us disabled people. You see, us disabled people, we are treated as prisoners by society. Prisoners of society. They don't let us make our decisions. They never ask us what we think. It's all done for us, without asking us. And no, that is wrong. You see, any changes made or decided about us disabled people, about the disabled community, should be consulted with us. You see, there's a saying in the disabled community: nothing about us without us. I mean, nothing about us, no decisions, no changes, whatever, made without us, without our input, without us having a say, without us being consulted. You see, a lot of the decisions that society makes for us, they never ask us disabled people how we feel about it. You see, society views disabled people as I said, third-class citizen. They perceive that we are not capable of falling in love, that we're not capable of making a partner happy, that we're not capable of being intimate and pleasing a partner sexually, because we are disabled, because we are in a wheelchair or any other disability we have. That is the actual perception of society. Well, you see, which is really wrong. Think to yourself. Think of this. With everybody that gets married, you hear on TV, you read on social media, how many disabled people have you heard of, or that actually get married every year? Or every month? Or twice a month? No, twice a month, I mean twice a year or whatever. Think about it. How many disabled people compared to how many non-disabled people? Society thinks we cannot make our own decisions. Society thinks we can't make our own decisions. So therefore society must make the decisions for us. Must make our choices for us. They tell us what we can and can't do in a way. So what I want to do as a man in a wheelchair, I want to break down this stigma we every day in our lives face as disabled people. Because this stigma is unfair. This perception is often wrong also. Yes, I experience highs and lows. I experience highs and lows and awkwardness just like non-able-bodied people. I have struggles, hardships. That's why I have started this vlog about my life in a wheelchair. My life is via invite only. But by starting this life, by starting this vlog, I'm inviting you, all you YouTubers, into my life. You see, I want to make society aware that yes, I'm disabled, and that some of us may be disabled, but we are also human. You see, we are human. You see, our disabilities, well, my disability does not limit me. Does not limit me. Our disabilities does not limit us. Does not limit us. It only limits us if we let our disability limit us. People with disabilities, we have needs. We have desires. Just like non-disabled people. You see? And what I want, and what the disabled community wants, what I ask, is for inclusiveness, accessibility, which there is a lack of wheelchair accessibility to a lot of businesses, and to be treated with dignity. All disabled people, including myself, including all you YouTubers out there who are non-disabled, want to be treated with dignity. So why don't we start treating disabled people with dignity? Why don't we start treating everyone with dignity? In other words, treated as humans, because us disabled people are humans. Me, in a wheelchair, with my traumatic brain injury and my epilepsy, I am human. And I want to be treated as human, just the same as the rest of you. And disabled people want to be treated as human, just the same as the rest of you do. You see, nothing about us without us. Disabled, non-disabled, we are equal to all and better than none. Equal to all and better than none. Meaning we are equal despite being able-bodied or disabled. And we're not better than each other. We all breathe, we're all born, we all bleed, we all die, we all hurt, we all feel pain. That makes us all equal. Whether we are disabled or able-bodied.